Who wants to keep running? The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo to,
Normally. The answer with the position too. Oh, it's a tough matchup. Oh, okay.
Your hero.
I mean, it's oof. Start to this game. Your Weaver can really offset some of your weaknesses early on, though, as she might be in trouble with Sakuchi still on cooldown. Sayu about to give up first blood, couple of extra seconds until the W's back up and available, but the big thing, PL is just going to counter you in the lane. That's about it. It's a bit difficult to find the lasso target, yes, as the game goes on. But you can just play off the back of steamrolling over the Phantom Lancer with like the Boots of Travel and movement speed build afterwards. I mean, might go down afterwards. You know, it looks like he's just going to succumb to his death. The Weaver can't really leave the lane for the first 5 minutes, because if you do, the Night Stalker will get nothing out of it. But you kind of want him to make his rotation back, as Disruptor down bottom. It's going to end up going down. Nice little quick pick off here for the boys over on Checo, the Open Qualifier team. Information that, I mean, Mars has been solo for quite some time. And even Sayu as well. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. I only had the opportunity to go back and watch one of their replays for like 10 minutes to try and see if I could get his name correct. It's Melodule. Look at the Flame Break pushback. It's going to give Afterlife an opportunity to make his first rotation of the game. Cookie to reposition. Going to give a little bit of breathing room at the moment here for the Bane, and Melodule's not going to commit underneath the tier 1 tower. They'll turn their attention back to the Snapfire, however, with the damage continuing to stack up. At least he's not falling to some of the rotations that we've seen at the moment from Checo as well. Solji might be in trouble as Gambit going to bring the duo support mid. They got Snapfire trying to close the distance here, but the Cookie just out of range. He should tick out to the bugs. 081 not going to have enough little shredder attacks to get rid of this. And now over the Mars going to think about TPing over as SMN will hold him in his tracks. There's no escape avenue for the Batrider. Sayu still nearby, however. This goddamn Weaver, such a pesky bug to deal with. But it looks like this time, with this double smoke, Melodule's going to TP with the Boots of Travel already completed. And Sayu's going to TP into the front line as well, as Phantom Lancer, not the easiest target, but they've been able to find the correct PL at the moment. And now Pantomime, the Static Storm, just to secure the kill, to make sure there's no avenue to retreat out to safety. Now they're looking for more as well. The Batrider is able to fly over the tree line. Mars a little bit too late to the party. Even SMN, though, is going to look for the backstab. He's got the Nightmare at least to hold the Weaver in place. They need some detection. They've got it to the western side. Sakuchi up in a couple of seconds, but it will not matter. Just for the kill on top of the Bane. It's like Afterlife. It's been a thorn in his side for the entirety of this game, and it's going to continue to be so with delaying the kill. Guess you're happy with at least Melodule finding that simultaneously mid lane. However, the Invokers need some assistance. The Mars going to look to TP on over, but Afterlife with the backstab as well, so they'll get rid of the Snapfire, which is going to be a lot of the extra damage for this Mars Arena if he ended up connecting. But they want to continue to make these deep plays, and they're going to do just that as Melodule runs straight to the triangle. Bane's the target, Invoker nearby as well. Fiend's Grip in early usage with the Mortimer Kisses in the backline as well. Now over the top, the Mars, it's going to look to reveal the Blink. They've got the beautiful damage follow-up thanks to the Snapfire. And now he's able to turn to deal with the Weaver as well as Radiant. See if the Stragglers are able to get out, and they are. A nice heads-up TP from the Batrider. But they're going to be cautious though. Radiant heroes are respawning shortly and everything's on cooldown, so definitely Gambit can take this fight as they feel comfortable to do so. The Infest Bomb out, Afterlife gonna look to jump the backline, but once again the Phantom Lancer dukes. This time they've been able to correct Ghastly with the real hero, so glimpsing back to the grasping hands of Gambit, but again, man, that they're unable to recognize which one the real PL is until Afterlife jumps on over. He's got the double damage rune to work around with, and Mars is going to be the next for the Engender. Will not be able to make it back to the safety of the tier 2 tower. I say that though. Cookie and Solji nearby, but they've got the vision to glimpse him back. They've got to be cautious, or do they? Afterlife, flying on over the top, gets his stance on Solji. The extra follow-up damage lacking a little bit at the moment. You see the hesitancy from Radiant with how long it's taking them to get these initial kills. They don't want to continue to dive this deep until Afterlife. He's got the resources back to work with, the abilities as well. He'll lead to one support to the next, but Bane, a little bit too difficult to close the distance. Under vision. So will the rest of Radiant as well. Disruptor gonna lead on forward. There's the Cataclysm reveal as well. They'll get rid of the Disruptor. Afterlife is looking for an angle into the fight though with the Dark Ascension. Waiting for the Infest Bomb as well, but the Tornado's gonna look to disrupt that, but still the blink just before the timing. And our Smiling Knight is able to get on top of the Mars as well. They're unable to find the Snapfire though, so the Mortimer Kisses will give them a little bit of space and push back Melojul. Had some difficulty getting rid of the real Phantom Lancer. Melojul, can he get the target? He's going to look to jump it, but once again with the Dukes, Melojul's unable to find the initiation till the AoE damage comes in from afar. They'll target down the Phantom Lancer. The damage now not online as they're able to cancel out the Mortimer Kisses as well. And this is the fight that Radiant have been waiting for. As they overwhelm Chekold by the outpost. This will give them the opportunity to de-ward the vicinity and look to fall back and claim Roshan as well. But look at Bane's posturing at the moment. Gonna look to start. Eligible. Targets the Invoker nonetheless, so it's going to look to drag him to Afterlife, and now they've also been able to get the information of where all the supports are positioned. An exceptional way to start the fight. They just bait the supports to reveal their faces, and the Phantom Lancer shows up as well, as Comet gets ripped apart as Smiling Knight. Even an extra kill as well. An ambitious TP. Phantom Man, who was waiting the wings just in case they needed some way to cancel that, and who gets the kill? Good old Afterlife. Support's like, all right, brother, I'm not gonna steal this one. I mean, they see the Bane as well, and this is the beautiful thing. They've enabled the Disruptor in a game like this. We spoke about it in the draft, but you have so many ways to gain information across the map. Yeah, I mean, just gets a tower for free. You can rage TP out if you need be. You can rage and stand your ground if you're really worried. Because the rest of the Radiant, they're looking to connect to the area as well, as Afterlife wants to jump the backline, but the Silences targets the Phantom Lancer instead. They'll get rid of Comet. And now with the BKB, they can turn their attention to Snapfire as well. As Solji just has to stand his ground and watch as there's no assistance that will come in. In fact, maybe he too has compromised his own position. As Gambit diving deep under the tier 4 towers, 27 minutes in. They're not even done just yet as Melojul finds the quick fingers with the BKB. Rarely nicely done. Honestly though. Uh-oh. 15 seconds left on the Aegis. Afterlife's gonna jump. Oh my god. The ward and the pace paying dividends. Kill after kill. Pantomime's on the Phantom Lancer. They'll glimpse him back to the hands of the kinetic field. A triple for Smiling Knight. The G's are dropped in Gambit Esports. Taking game 1 before that 30-minute mark. I'm a person that to see what the build's going to be. If it's the magic build, we've been seeing a lot of the physical build, but it's kind of tailed off. And he does still go into the Mars, which is one of the better melee matchups versus the Razor if it is going to be the Razor position 1, and it is. As hold that thought, Razor's in trouble. Sealing away a decent amount of damage here. Fairy Fire along with the living armor looks like it will be enough to keep Razor healthy. And now they're actually going to double back, because with the Plasma Field, Afterlife is able to limp out, but Snapfire will not be as fortunate. And SMN's even looking to go back in as well. Still got another Nature's Grasshopper in the arsenal, and the Treant keeping tabs on these supports whenever you have someone like the Death Prophet or the Dragonite. Or is that are really looking to use their ultimate early on to find the conversion. As it does leave Afterlife vulnerable though. Fiend is that you can shove out the lane with relative ease, but they're going to look to dive the tower nonetheless. It's a Snapfire. It's going to be on Cookie on over the tree line. It's now with the tree protector showing up as well. The burst enough to get rid of the Death Prophet. And deep aggressive attempts they'll look to put in the lane. They might turn it back around though, Comet. Overstep the mark. They'll miss the spear. In fact, it's going to connect on the tree and protect it. But now, I mean, Comet's unable to continue chasing thanks to the living armor. Oh, Afterlife. It's a tough time. Malajo's going to come on down, though. Comet's now heavily committed into the middle. If you look for a TP out, is the cookie stun going to be there? No! Oh, they miss it just by the skin of their teeth. And now the Spirit Breaker is going to look to show up to the party as well. They'll get rid of the Mars. It's holding onto a skill point at the moment, but it's got the arena to play with. I believe they pinged out the tree line. Snapfire's going to TP down with level 6, and yeah, now with the Kori placement, they're well aware of the Afterlife's positioning, but it looks like it might not even matter. The Sayu just have a ridiculous amount of damage with the Mortimer Kisses. The cancels there. The assistance coming through thanks to the Spirit Breaker. It looks like Afterlife will go down. Even SMN's going to look to show up to the party as well. An early use of the Overgrowth. No messing around. Exo popped. They're going to miss on the cookie, but nonetheless, it's just a quick and easy kill once Afterlife can close the distance. Yes, it's a couple of ultimates committed, but they've got the catapult wave, and they've even got Pantomime looking to connect as well top, but they don't want that. Coming on over, though. They've got incredible vision around the area, so not the worst place to take a fight. Spirit Breaker's going to look to charge into the midst, but it's Knight. But just use the Stone Gates to secure this, and now with the Spirit Breaker disconnected away from the team, a quick and easy kill. Only a 1,000 net worth lead considering how farmed the Deucer is. I guess a lot of the comparison is Afterlife. It's going to miss the speed connection, but still the BKB's on cooldown, so they're just going to lay down all of the kisses, targeting Solji. But simultaneously, it would give a free fight for Comet at the moment, or not. As Medusa, with the help of the rest of the team, target down the racer. They'll look to the tree protector next, as well as Gambit. And now I think it's go time for Dire. Yeah, we're going to see just that. Comet? Oh, an instant setup with a Spike Carapace, and with a Razor. They're farming way too aggressive. Again, Radiant not knowing their boundaries. Recognition of what these key utility items need to be in a game like this. It's Radiant. Smoked up Afterlife's going to look to jump onto the backline. Finds a connection onto 3, but the Mortimer Kisses not going to do a whole lot of damage to the Razor at the moment, but still with the Shadow Fiend's BKB on cooldown, they'll get rid of Solji for the 5th time this game. They committed a lot of ultimates for this. Still stick around. I mean, Shadow Fiend down for 15. I guess he's not going to have too many souls as well as look at Pantomime's positioning. Spike Carapace gets a setup. The Nyx Assassin. I mean, that's Sentry. Pantomime? I don't know about this one, Chief. Maybe it's space so they can get rid of the objectives, though. That's the name of the game, right? Just make space for the team. Smiling Knight. And look how much mana he got back. Oh, yes. You love the level 20 talent. You thought I was killable? Yeah, I'm just going to go back to sieging your objectives.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
17,000 net worth lead soon to be after the objectives claimed. And Afterlife's going to look to put more salt into the wound as well as Pantomime's in on top of the tree protector as well. They do have to be cautious how long they look to stick around, but now with the Stone Gaze is instantly going to thwart the attempt to turn this around with the BKBs as Smiling Knight can look to get back involved as well. They'll get rid of the Razor. Spirit Breaker's going to look to cancel the Mortimer Kisses, but instantly trying to retreat out to the eastern side, but it's not even going to matter. It's the Medusa. Unkillable. They've had enough. The G's dropped, and the open qualified team unable to combat Gambit in our first series of the night.
Dire victory.
Right.